is a dedicated public servant, a champion of education, and now a steward of our nation's environment and natural resources. It's my pleasure to introduce Honorable Minister for the Environment and Natural Resources, Zane Lightbourne. With a strong commitment to conservation and sustainable future of our forests, the Minister continues to champion initiatives that balance environmental stewardship with economic growth. Today, we are honored to have the Minister share insights and perspectives on the critical role of forestry in addressing global environmental challenges. Please join me in warmly welcoming the Honorable Minister of Environment and Natural Resources, our Zane Lightbourne.
I am excited to see some of our students here. I know that we have, I hope they're students. We have some very young people here, and I expected that we would also have schools involved more in this part of the conference, but I know that we are going to have a few initiatives that involve our students, because everything that we do and everything that I'm about is about educating the future and causing for our, not only for our national progression and growth, but also for our sustainability. And we want to make sure that what we have is always passed on to the next generation. So let's give it up for our director, Ms. Hannick, and her team at the Forestry Unit for putting together this week. And I bid you all again good morning. It is a pleasure to join you as we celebrate Forestry Awareness Week under the theme Forests and the Economy. Now, when many people hear the word economy, they think of banks, tourism, statistics, cruise ships, and foreign investments. But today we are reminded that the Bahamas, long before spreadsheets and stock markets, our forests here were working for us. And the forests are still working for us. Our forests are not just beautiful backdrops for photographs, and in this case, we have some right here on the stage representing our natural forests, but these are living industries. They support the harvesting in our past of the cascarilla bark, once known as sweetwood, which helped flavor some of the world's finest beverages. They sustain our straw work industry, where generations of Bahamian women transform native palms into handbags, baskets, and livelihoods. Craftsmanship in this area carries both cultural pride and economic value. Our forests support crabbing in mangrove wetlands, providing income for fishes and food for our family. They provide habitat for game species and sustain traditional hunting in a regulated and responsible manner. They shelter the majestic white-crowned pigeon, a species woven into both our economic ecosystems and our heritage. And let us not forget timber, which was historically used in boat building, home construction, and fencing. Even today, our pine forest represents opportunity for sustainable resource use when managed wisely. Forests protect our coastlines from surges. They filter our water. They support our tourism. They protect our fisheries. They quietly reduce the financial burden of natural disasters. In simple terms, forests save us money. And who doesn't like to save money? Well, who doesn't like to spend money? But you have to first save money to spend money. They quietly reduce the financial burden of natural disasters. If we had to build artificial systems to replace mangroves and pine forests do naturally, it would cost this country millions, if not billions of dollars. So, when we speak about forests in our economy, we are speaking about jobs, we are speaking about food security, we are speaking about entrepreneurship, climate resilience, and natural or national stability. This year, it is particularly special as we celebrate 10 years of Forestry Awareness Week. For a decade, this initiative has helped elevate national understanding of forest issues, highlight the value of our natural resources, and engage communities, schools, and partners across the Bahamas. I commend the Forestry Unit and all stakeholders who have contributed to making Forestry Awareness Week a sustained and impactful platform for education and advocacy. 10 years of consistent outreach reflects commitment, reflects vision, and belief in the importance of public awareness. But here's the truth. Forests only contribute to the economy if we protect them. Through sustainability, we must protect our standard. Overharvesting, illegal clearing, and short-term gains cannot define our relationship with these natural assets. The Forestry Unit under this ministry remains committed to strengthening management frameworks, expanding conservation areas, and advancing initiatives such as National Mangrove Management Plan under the Debt for Nature SWAP project. Because in the Bahamas, environmental protection is not separate from economic development. It is economic development itself. Our forests are not obstacles to progress. They are the foundation of our progress. So this week, I encourage every Bahamian to look at our forests differently, not only as places of beauty, but pillars of prosperity. Let us invest in our forests. Let us respect them. Let us manage them wisely. Because when forests thrive, the Bahamas thrive. I thank you again for an opportunity to address you at the beginning of this Forestry Awareness Week, and I bid you a happy conference and a great week. Thank you. Good morning.